Find a seat that feels comfortable but active. So you're relaxed, but there's a little energy. For most of us, a comfortable seat is the best choice. So finding your sits bones, maybe you're on a cushion or a yoga block, or seated in a chair is fine too. But feel grounding in any points of contact you have with the mat or the floor or the seat, whatever that is. And then hands can be resting on your knees. I'm placing mine face down because I think a little extra grounding feels right for me today, but you can place them face up, which feels a little lighter and maybe a little more airy, for lack of a better word. Let your eyes close, or let them be heavy, finding a point of focus on the floor to which you may anchor your concentration. Get out of the way of your breath. And rather than controlling the breath, see if you can be an observer of it. And as you do that, you might notice some little twinge or pang or moment of discomfort. Allow yourself to be curious about that discomfort rather than rushing to fix it. And as you allow that, as you breathe through it, you might be surprised at what lets go. And when your mind wanders, as is bound to do, just come back to your breath. Meditation is not a blocking out. In fact, it's sort of the opposite. It is a welcoming in. It is the ability to be in full presence, full consciousness, without being caught up in the mind, in the distraction. So allow yourself to be aware of noises, of thoughts that drift by, of sensation, of smells. And choose with each breath to anchor your attention inside. Our theme for the week is balance. You can balance lots of things. In our yoga practice, we balanced on one foot. In our meditation practice, we seek balance with all of creation, really. But with what is happening inside and out. I'm not entirely sure what it means to live a balanced life. I think there's a lot of pop culture stuff that tells us we're supposed to find exactly equal measure between family time and work time, between things that satisfy us spiritually, emotionally, financially. That's great. If that's what that means to you, wonderful. I'm not sure I agree, though. I think balance is a state. To live in balance means, just like in our meditation practice, to be in the world, but not of the world. To have the facility, the faculty, to handle everything that comes at us in the course of a day, yet always remaining fully present with who we are, spiritual beings having a physical experience. Life craves balance. With every breath, the diaphragm drops, which creates a vacuum in the lungs, which draws air in. Balance. With every exhale, the diaphragm raises, so that now the vacuum is outside of the body. The place of less pressure is outside, and so the air travels that way. There would be no such thing as a deep end in a pool if water did not want to be balanced. The surface would tilt down as the floor of the pool tilted down. When a tree grows on a hill, it doesn't grow perpendicular to the earth. It grows perpendicular to the sky. It must balance itself. When we move through a world that pulls us in all directions, that pushes us from others, our soul, our spirit, wants to remain level and steady. It is our mind that worries, that fears, that refuses to trust, and therefore throws the balance out of whack. As our time comes to a close, allow your eyes to flutter open. Take in the space around you. Notice the effect that it may have on you. And recognize that everything your eye falls upon is in perfect balance. The water in your glass is level, even if the glass itself is not. Gathering your hands at heart center, bowing your chin towards your chest. The light in me bows to the light in you. Namaste. If you enjoyed this, please be sure to like, share, and follow dailyflow.yoga.